I mean, not the best start, 2-0.
No, not the best start. It depends really how you want to look at it. You can look at this as the first game and you can't read into it, or you can look at it as it's a very reoccurring theme from last year that seems to have carried on. I think the biggest representation of that would be the second goal, completely free header, unmarked. How many times can we see that, especially towards the end of last season? One at Portsmouth, one against Rotherham. It seems to have carried on into the first game. I think there's a lot we need to work on. There's a lot of positions we still need to fill. If you look at the bench today, it's very worrying, isn't it? Other than Reeves, you've got McDonald there. Everyone's obviously happy to see back, but I think if he was fit enough to come on, he would have done, which tells you we need to know about that. And when you're turning into a 17-year-old, all due respect to Joe Boy's not his fault, but when you're turning into a 17-year-old for a goal, because you only have a striker option, then you're in trouble.
Yeah, obviously, again, like I said in previous fan cams, a lot of possession for us today, certainly first half, but I don't remember us actually testing the keeper.
No, Reeves' free kick, that's all I can think of. Yeah, we had a lot of possession, especially in the second half, I'd say, actually, when they just seemed to keep giving the ball back to us every time, but we weren't doing really not a lot with it. All I can think of was that ball across from Kashket that Green just turned wide, Reeves' free kick was a double situation. In terms of open, I don't really think we created anything. I don't think we ever really looked like scoring. I don't really. Sometimes I think we were a bit too ponderous on the possession for as much as we were having. I think we were keeping it for too long. We were not getting rid of it as quick as we could have. We could have built up play that way, but yeah, I think it just shows. Obviously, Harris is sitting upstairs with Scally today, so I suppose it's one of them were there sitting next to each other, thinking, well, maybe he did is get the checkbook out a little bit more.
He'd be concerned, wouldn't he, from what he saw today, Harris?
Yeah, I think I'd be concerned, but I don't think he would have seen it as a result that was impossible today. Because I think if anyone listened to his pre-match conference, he did mention that whether we win, lose or draw today, he wouldn't be surprised with any of the outcomes because that's where we are at the minute. Obviously, it's turned out to be the most disappointing of the three outcomes. So I think that to me just tells me that he knows there's still things that need to be worked on. As I've said enough on social media, and Josh has said it as well, that Israel is going to be the answer. That goal record, I don't think so. I'm not going to write it off, but it does seem like a signing that's essentially just a representation of where we're shopping at the minute, which everyone knows what that is. It's been the same for a long time now. So we'll give him a chance, but really we need another striker and another winger because we're so devoid of creativity at the minute.
For it, I know we've been highly negative because there's not much to be positive about, but if there was any positives, any sort of standouts?
I thought, given he got a bit of stick during pre-season for myself included, I thought Elton Baggett was good today. I think he dealt with everything really well, didn't make any mistakes that I can remember. Wish I could say the same about his partner, but that's common courtesy now, isn't it? But I think Baggett did well. I think Williams was good, but I think sometimes he takes too long on the ball. No, it's maybe due to his lack of pace, but I think sometimes he can get rid of it a lot easier. I thought Green drifted in and out of the game, had a few good moments, and then sometimes it was a bit anonymous. Kashket, I didn't see much from him today at all. But I think if I was to pick out one player, obviously you've got to say Morris is not a fault free goal.
Yeah.
Just unfortunate first one especially. You've got to give credit where credit's due. But I think Baggett for me would have been our stand-up player.
Ahead to next week. It's a big week, isn't it, recruitment-wise?
Don't know we're playing. I do watch them.
Yeah.
They lost today, so that's good. Well, the thing is saying it's a big week recruitment-wise. We've been saying that for the last month.
Yeah.
And although we have got players in, there's not really been, I'd say, since Mandron and Williams, other than those, I don't think there's been a signing where we've really looked at it for. That's exciting. I think it's been again a representation of where we're shopping, and I expect that will probably continue. We've got links at clubs, obviously, in the Premier League from loans we've had before. Maybe we want to dip in there and try and get a winger on loan or another striker or something like that. Like, I know we only played for 2 minutes when he came on, but I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Little small guy with a blonde curly hair.
Yeah, the Brentford B striker.
Yeah, Brentford B striker scored 34 goals last year. Sort of players that we could be looking at, but I suppose we'll have to see. But at the minute, if we don't get the recruitment in and we're stuck with what we've got, it's going to be a tough one to get through this year, I think.
Yeah. Cheers.